such a cool hike. This morning we were walking through the jungle, and now we're walking along the terraces of these amazing rice fields. I will say you really got to pay attention to where you're walking because the drop-offs are intense.
We're Jess and Miles. In 2019, we quit our jobs to pursue a dream of long-term travel around the world. We believe putting yourself somewhere new on a map is the best way to open your eyes and broaden perspectives, and we created our channel, Waypoint of View, to hopefully share some of this with you. Please subscribe to follow along on our worldwide journey. This video is our first full day in our 10th country of the Philippines. We are here in Banaue, which is about 10 hours north of Manila on the island of Luzon. We got here yesterday on an overnight bus from Manila and spent the day planning out these next few days.
Today we're going to be starting a 3-day trek through some of the nearby villages, and from what we understand, it's going to be all about the rice terraces. It's 9 o'clock now, and we're about to head to the starting point just outside of Banaue. We're starting here this morning, and we're going to take the road up to this viewpoint before we start our hike here. It's going to take us about 4 hours to get to here in Pula. We'll have lunch and then work our way another 2 hours to Cambulo.
Hello!
The name's Vincent.
Vincent?
Jessica.
And I'm Miles.
Nice to meet you.
We're only about 10 minutes out of town and we've already stopped at our first viewpoint. We're at the Banaue rice terraces, which locally is referred to as the 8th wonder of the world. See you when we get back.
See you
3 days.
3 days.
Bye! We just made it to the starting point.
We're getting started now and we should have about 4 hours before we get to Pula village where we'll stop for lunch. We've been walking for about 45 minutes, just going up and down through the jungle. We passed a couple of waterfalls. The temperature is really nice. We've got a little bit of cloud cover, so it's really only about 75 degrees.
We've just made our way out of the jungle and we have our first view over the mountains and where we're headed, and it looks like we have a long way to go today. We are headed that way.
That's pretty steep. I am loving this hike so far. We keep going in and out of the jungle with some amazing views of the mountains, and it's already noon, but it's still pretty cool. It's been a great morning so far.
We still have a little over an hour until we stop for lunch in Pula. Getting closer.
It's a beautiful view. And Pula's right on the back side of this ridge here. Not too long before lunch, which is good because I'm starving. It's 1 o'clock.
12:30.
It feels like 2 o'clock.
We made it to our lunch spot, and we have this really great view overlooking Pula.
Pula is the first village that we're coming to, and it's really small with only about 500 people living in it. It's only accessible by foot, and it's set in this beautiful valley with the rice terraces and a river coming right through it.
Time to head down to the village. We just came from all the way up there. These rice terraces are actually very tall. You really don't get an appreciation for the size until you're down in them. We're making it out of Pula now, and we should have about 2 more hours until we make it to Cambulo, where we'll be staying tonight.
This is such a cool hike. This morning we were walking through the jungle, and now we're walking along the terraces of these amazing rice fields. I will say you really got to pay attention to where you're walking because the drop-offs are intense.
We are making our way down towards the river. I feel like we're doing a lot of down this afternoon, which I assume means tomorrow we have a fair amount of up in our future.
He's going up faster than we're going down.
If I even think about complaining going up, I'm gonna think about that guy.
No kidding.
One at a time.
Okay.
This gives me a lot of confidence. Here goes nothing. Vincent makes it look easy.
We're here.
We're here. We made it. It's about 5 o'clock and we have made it into Cambulo. That was an amazing hike. And even though we're in town, I still have to pay attention to where I'm stepping.
Looking for a place to stay.
Vincent just walked in.
Time to get settled into our homestay for the night.
We got the whole room to ourselves. So many beds. We packed all our clothes in this one packing cube. It's still probably way more clothes than we need for a 3-day hike. We packed all the snacks in Jess's bag. She's the guardian of the Oreos. Our stuff has properly exploded all over one of our 5 beds. What a great first day. We are showered and cleaned up. We hiked about 15 kilometers today, and I'm not gonna lie, I am definitely feeling it, so we're just gonna call it a night and relax. Jess is about to watch a movie. Sorry, Tagalong, but you ain't got nothing on these 4,000-year-old terraces.